नेटफ्लिक्स पर बहुत जल्द आने वाली है फिल्म सिकंदर का मुकद्दर। भाई इस फिल्म में नजर आने वाले हैं तमन्ना भाटिया, जिमी शेरगिल और अविनाश तिवारी। आपको बता दें कि इस फिल्म को डायरेक्ट किया है नीरज पांडे ने। ऐसे में आज मुंबई में हुआ इसका ट्रेलर लॉन्च, जहां पर ये सभी कलाकार अपने इस ट्रेलर लॉन्च पर मौजूद रहे। यहाँ पर जिमी शेरगिल एक एक्ट करते हुए भी नजर आए। तो सबसे पहले आपको दिखाते हैं इस फिल्म का एक्ट और इसके बाद हम जुड़ जाएंगे इसकी प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में और जानेंगे कि आखिर कलाकारों का क्या है कहना अपनी इस आने वाली फिल्म को लेकर।
मैंने कुछ नहीं किया, मैंने छोड़ नहीं, मैंने कुछ नहीं किया।
भागता रहा हैं?
मैंने कुछ नहीं किया। मैंने कुछ नहीं किया।
सर ये क्या कर रहे हो आप?
सर दिस इज अवर शो सर, ये क्या कर रहे हैं आप? सिर्फ अवर शो, यू कांट डू लाइक दिस।
मूल वृत्ति का मतलब समझता है
क्या?
इंस्टिंक्ट। और इंस्टिंक्ट या तो होता है या फिर नहीं होता है। मेरा सॉलिड है इंस्टिंक्ट। लेके जाओ उसको।
छोड़ नहीं हम, छोड़ नहीं हम, छोड़ नहीं हम, छोड़ नहीं हम, अरे छोड़।
Today is so special because सिकंदर का मुकद्दर एक बड़ा रोमांचक सफर है। इसमें मिस्ट्री है, थ्रिल है, कॉप्स है, एक्शन है और बहुत ट्विस्ट्स एंड टर्न्स है। I'm not sure if you're ready for it, but 29 नवंबर तक वक्त है, तो फट से आप रेडी हो जाओ। In fact, when Neeraj Pandey decided to work with us on this story, after the phenomenal success of Khaki the Bihar chapter, we were so happy that we get to tell this diamond heist thriller together. और थोड़ी सी बात करते हैं हमारे wonderful cast की। जो सिकंदर है, स्वीट सा, इनोसेंट सा, रेगुलर सा, जो एक्चुअली फेस वैल्यू पे बिल्कुल आप नहीं ले सकते। उनके नसीब की डोर है जिमी शेरगिल के हाथों में। बड़ा मंझा हुआ खिलाड़ी है। इस सिकंदर का मुकद्दर बस जिमी शेरगिल के हाथों में है। कमिंग टू जिमी सर, who's played a cop whose instinct and मूल वृत्ति से मैं भी नहीं बच पाए, and I'm hoping that for some reason you guys get caught in his मूल वृत्ति, because after that the events are just exciting. Finally, Mr. Rajiv Mehta, who so far had such wonderful comedic roles that he's entertained us with, who will be seen in an absolute never before seen avatar. सिकंदर का मुकद्दर, how do I put this? It's a cat and mouse game. एक तरफ बहुत relatable और दूसरी तरफ बिल्कुल unforgettable. तो इस कहानी की डोर अब आपके हाथ में, इसका मुकद्दर अब ऑडियंस और मीडिया के हाथों में। I hope you enjoy the film as much as we enjoyed making it for you.
For that matter, every scene I enjoyed as an actor. Since I was working with Neeraj ji for the first time, and we all know his genre and his style of making. तो मेरे लिए एक सीन था जो अविनाश के साथ था, जेल के अंदर। हम दोनों हैं, जेल में बैठे हुए हैं, और I was just thinking before giving the shot. I asked Neeraj ji कि मैं बैठ के करूं ये सीन, इस तरह करूं, इस तरह thought process with incomplete lines or searching for words and all. तो नीरज जी ने मुझे कहा कैसे, जरा करके दिखाओ। तो मैंने I just enacted and okay. तो this was the thing, and I think बहुत बुरा नहीं किया वो मैंने सीन.
No, this one especially I felt was more go with the flow. This is the first time I was working with Neeraj sir where he was directing it, and this was something I was really looking forward to get a chance to be on set with him. I think of the limited experience that I have being an actor, I have never met a director who is so quick to take decisions. He's someone who just, he's just on the go. You walk onto set, and by the time you say, good morning, good morning, ये shot ये है. It's that, and associate को बोलेंगे कि call, pack up, जब तक हम मुड़ के देखते हैं, सर गाड़ी में बैठकर निकल चुके हैं. That's how Neeraj sir is. So when you're on set, you're continuously working. That's the frame of mind. It's a very focused set. And hence, for me, this one was something just went on with the flow because he just kept putting in, giving the insights into how I take this. Also, the beauty is, and you'll see that in the film, there are a lot of long, steady one-shots in the film, which makes the whole process very different because you do long shots. If there is any mistake, you do a retake again, and then you keep going on long again and again. I just felt going with the flow was the perfect way to deal with this film, and I hope once it comes on 29th, people enjoy it.
Actually, good afternoon, everybody. It's been a while. I've always played different kind of characters, and I think I mostly did them in the in the South Indian films, and I didn't get an opportunity to do it in Hindi films. But when Neeraj sir called me for this, I was wondering, normally तो मुझ पे दिल चुराने का आरोप होता है, but इस बार मुझ पे हीरे चुराने का आरोप लगा है. So I was like, मेरी मूल रीति कह रही है कि ये वाली पिक्चर तो करनी चाहिए. तो उसके बाद मुलाकात हुई अविनाश से, जो कि कह रहे हैं कि बहुत ही उन्होंने ऑफ कोर्स उन्होंने बहुत मेहनत की है, बहुत ही मेहनती एक्टर हैं, बट मुझे उनके साथ काम करके लगा कि वो बहुत ही एफर्टलेस एक्टर हैं. इनफैक्ट जब कभी कभार मैं एक सीन में उनके साथ होती हूँ तो मुझे इनफैक्ट रियलाइज़ नहीं होता कि वो अपने डायलॉग्स बोल रहे हैं, एंड बहुत इंटरनलाइज करते हैं, बहुत खूबसूरती से परफॉर्म करते हैं. एंड आई हैड व्हाटएवर स्क्रीन स्पेस आई हैड विद Jimmy, I think he's magnetic actually on screen, and I love watching how he can just intimidate without really doing much. So that was fun to watch as an actor. And I have to say, Neeraj sir, आपकी जो फिल्में हैं, आपने जो भी स्टोरी चूज की है, आपने उसको कहने का तरीका इतना इंटरेस्टिंग रहा है. एज एन ऑडियंस हम बहुत बड़े फैन हैं आपके, and we are very thankful, and I'm thankful for making me a part of your film. ये जो कहते रहते हैं कि जो एक इनका लंबा एक वन शॉट वाला होता है, ये मैंने इनकी काफ़ी सारी फिल्मों में देखा है, बट उसे एक्सपीरियंस करना एक एक्टर के तौर पे मेरे लिए बहुत ही मज़ेदार था. मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा मज़ा आया. एंड रुचिका, मैं बैक स्टेज थी और मैं आपकी बातें सुन रही थी. आप just validating that you liked what I did means a lot to me. It's very sweet of you. And मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है जब जिससे मैं बहुत I look up to Neeraj sir, and the fact that he thought of me for this character, it feels great. And राजीव sir और मेरी काफ़ी बनी वैसे हमारे शूटिंग के दौरान. I don't know.
बात है, वो शाम के 7 बजे हमें कहीं ले जाना चाहते थे, अभी तक लेके
हम गए नहीं.
ये सारे आरोपी एक साथ हैं.
We are hoping आपके प्रमोशन के दौरान थोड़ी मुलाकात हो जाएगी.
इन्होंने पहले वो एक्शन में 1-2 डायलॉग उधर ठोकवा लिए, बच्चे कुछ जो हैं वो अभी बुलवा लेंगे, अभी पिक्चर यहीं खत्म हो जाएगी. So this is, I think, तेरी बायोपिक का टाइटल है सिकंदर का मुकद्दर, और उसका डायरेक्टर हूं मैं. नीरज इतने बेहतरीन डायरेक्टर हैं, बात अलग है. इज अ फ्रेंड ऑफ माइन, और थोड़ा सा वक्त चेंज होता दिख रहा है. अब दोस्तों ने भी कास्ट करना वापस से शुरू कर दिया है. अच्छा लगता है, बहुत अच्छा लगता है. So I was very excited when obviously when we did Auro Mein Kahan Dum Tha, and suddenly then this thing comes up, and I read the script, and I loved it. And then we had a lot of discussions about things and everything, and how he was looking at it and all that. And then finally the dialogue draft came, and I was really excited. I said, ye thoda और मज़ेदार वाला मामला होने वाला है। और फिर उसके बाद आई थिंक हम सब ने मेहनत की, सब लोगों ने, और बहुत एंजॉय भी किया, क्योंकि एक लंबा सा जब टेक ये लेते हैं जिसके ये मास्टर हैं, मतलब मैंने तो 25-30 सालों से काम किया है इस इंडस्ट्री में, मगर इतने लंबे शॉट्स लेते मैंने किसी डायरेक्टर को नहीं देखा है। तो आप अगर आपके बैक से भी कैमरा जा रहा है तब भी आपको एक्टिंग करनी है, आगे से आ रहा है तब भी, तो उसका एक अलग मजा है। बट आई थिंक आई हैव बीन वर्किंग विद हिम सिंस हिज फर्स्ट फिल्म, सो मेरे को एक तरीके से एक आइडिया था कि ये कैसे करते हैं। बट उसके पीछे कितनी मेहनत जाती है, एक सिंगल टेक वाला जो शॉट है उसके पीछे आधे दिन की मेहनत, एंड फाइनली पोस्ट लंच एट अराउंड 3-4 o'clock you crack that shot finally, because he will not okay a shot if even one thing is here or there. So I think वो मेहनत होती है, वो मेहनत सबने की है, and I hope that 29th of November को आप लोग को पसंद आए और on Netflix. Yeah. I think आप एक फिल्म करते हो एक डायरेक्टर के साथ, तो आप उसको जब तक वो खत्म होती है आप उसको समझना शुरू करते हो, दूसरी फिल्म से फिर जो है वो समझ में आने लगता है, और आई थिंक तीसरी चौथी के आसपास ऐसा हो जाता है कि आपको बोलने की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ती है, वो ऑटोमेटिकली समझ जाता है, या एक्टर हो या जो भी हो. सो व्हेन he is today, when he gives a script to read, I understand exactly in my head how he's going to shoot it, what this scene is going to be like. So I think that is the fun of it when you worked with somebody over a few films. I think wahan pe fark definitely padta hai.
Like I said about Avinash, I don't think if he's prepping, his prep is really, really good. Because on set he just came and he was flowing, and he always had intense. Like there was never a scene in which he's not intense. But you know, intensity is a very interesting thing. Like I don't think many people know how to kind of do that without doing much. And I feel like Avinash does it so effortlessly. For me, that was a great like learning. Just being in the same frame with him, observing him. That was really, really interesting. And yes, he did take longer than me for his glam. So I'm concerned as to why that happened. And that has remained during the promotions as well. So is this the secret of your beauty? Would you like to answer that?
आप मुझे शाम के 7 बजे के बाद मिले, तब बताओ.
ये मतलब आपकी खूबसूरती का राज क्या है? मीडिया जानना चाहती है. अच्छा, ये जब मेकअप उतार देंगे then he'll give me his skincare. But yes, it was super fun to work with Avinash. Jimmy, we had very little together, but it's wonderful to work with an actor who's actually worked for so many years, has done so many different characters, and is yet feeling fresh. I think we don't credit actors who have a longevity the way we credit just one successful film and maybe stars that arrive all of a sudden. But I feel like there is a lot of merit in success that's built over a period of time. And Jimmy sir, we love that about you. We love that you've been doing so much different kind of work, and every time you've given something fresh. So as an audience, we love watching everything that you come up with. And Rajiv sir and I really enjoyed. It was fun. He was my jamming partner. We would have all kind of conversations about food and fun stuff. And he was the one I'd drop my humor bombs on. Yeah, and he kept me like, because बहुत ही serious set था. Because नीरज सर की एक खासियत है कि उनके सेट पे सब बहुत ज़्यादा organized रहता है. And आप जो हीरे की कीमत बोल रहे हो ना, वो एक मिनट को उतनी अहमियत देते हैं. तो हीरो की जितनी कीमत है उतनी उनके लिए 1 मिनट की है, और 1 मिनट का भी वेस्ट होना उनके लिए हीरे गवाने जैसा है. So I love that. I love the value for time. And that's why we shot the film in. I didn't even realize. To be honest, I felt like I just went on set, met everybody, had a great time, and the film was done. And he's a director that makes the job for an actor really simple. Like you really have to just make sure you're prepped and make sure you know everything that you want to do. And I think he's so open. Like he's just so open to us coming up with what we feel is is something that we want to do for the character. At the same time, he has very interesting boundaries for it. So it's the perfect, it's the perfect balance that an actor needs to be able to, do their best. So thank you for making this. And I have to mention Arvind sir. Yeah, Arvind Singh, he's our cameraman, he's a cinematographer, and he's not here today. But I have to tell you, there was a shot. The light was going as usual. The light goes every single day, but it has always felt like the light is going, and that's like the biggest alarm for an actor in a day. And we were just about to run, and I was coming from some other location, going into another location, and chat pe tha ek shot, and everyone is going jaldi. And then I get into the shot, and Neeraj sir wanted me to hit a mark very close to the camera, and I can't see that, so I wasn't very accurate. So I was like, sir, can I have some sandbag? Sandbag ऐसी चीज होती है जिससे आप अपने पैरों को रोक पाओ. So I was like, sir, कुछ मिल सकता है? And Arvind sir, from someone else was handling the camera, he just sat down. I was like, sir, आप क्या कर रहे हो? He's like, no, I'm here to block you. And for me, he just won my heart in a way that it reminds me हम फिल्में क्यों बनाते हैं और हम किस शिद्दत से फिल्में बनाते हैं, क्योंकि फिल्में हमें उस प्रोसेस से प्यार है. And when I met sir, it was just wonderful to see that we don't celebrate technical crew as much as we celebrate, say, actors. But honestly, these films can't be made by some very strong, insanely strong technical group.
No, but honestly, I mean, it's a great podium to ask this question. Netflix and Neeraj sir are sitting right here. You should put this question to them. I'm always looking forward to parts that I can enjoy and really give my all to. That's what really excites me. So for now, I'm enjoying whatever has come my way. This one is something that I'm sure that people are going to enjoy. Find it very relatable, and at the same time, like he said, it's an edge of a seat thriller, which I think will create an experience which will be different from all the other work that you would have seen of mine. And I hope you enjoy it. So 29th November.
सबसे पहली बात तो ये कि OTT में पहली बार मैं काम कर रहा हूँ OTT प्लेटफॉर्म के लिए, तो मुझे तो बहुत ब्राइट फ्यूचर लग रहा है और आई एम हैप्पी टू वर्क ऑन दिस प्लेटफॉर्म. इतना एक्सपीरियंस हुआ नहीं हूँ ये प्लेटफॉर्म पे कि उसकी बारीकियां, ये अच्छा है, ये बुरा है, वो मैं तय कर सकूँ या उसके बारे में कुछ कह सकूँ. लेट मी go ahead more, and then I'll be in that position to say about it.
So I ever believe that instincts get shaped up by your conditioning, your understanding and exposure of life, your own opinions, your own. So I think eventually in life you're instinctive, but it comes from your own exploration of life, your own ideas, your own opinions. मेरे लिए कहना बड़ा मुश्किल है, but in life generally, if you ask me, it's my instincts that take over. But there is some thought to it, I would like to believe.
Tamannaah?
I'm extremely instinctive. Like my entire being works on instinct. Sorry, that's mool vritti. Mool vritti. I think mool vritti के बिना शायद ही मैं I think मैंने अपने लाइफ के सारे सबसे बड़े decisions अपने मूल वृत्ति से ही लिए हैं और आज भी ऐसे ही लेती हूँ. And I feel like that's दिमाग आपको क्वेश्चन कराता है, लेकिन अब जब मन में आपका मूल वृत्ति आपको एक अजीब किस्म का क्लैरिटी देता है. लेकिन अगर आप अपने दिमाग से वो सवाल जवाब करने बैठ जाओगे तो वो आपको यहाँ वहाँ हर जगह ले जाएगा. लेकिन मूल वृत्ति नॉर्मली एक ही बात बोलती है, 2-3 बातें नहीं बोलती. तो that's nicer to trust something that says one thing.
Thank you so much.
है कहीं कोई बैठा हुआ लिख रहा है,
अच्छा
कुछ ऐसा लिख रहा है जो उसे पता है कि इसने किया नहीं है,
तो अभी
जिस दिन वो मेरे तक पहुंच गया वो वही होगा.
Of course, the first time we heard the name, I was definitely like Sikandar का मुकद्दर मुझे 2 second, then it makes sense also. So I think the sound has an appeal to it. I think it the first time I heard it, it really made me very excited because लगता है कि यार वो वही फिल्म तो नहीं है. But the title has so much of significance. When you see the film, you'll understand it on 29th. So हम शायद उसके बाद बात करें इस बारे में कि टाइटल कैसा है और कैसे फिट बैठता है इस फिल्म.
The title is of course हम सब मुकद्दर का सिकंदर कहते हैं, तो आई एम श्योर ये लोग इसमें इंटरेस्ट तो ज़रूर लेंगे. और जब पहली बार सुना था तो जब हम शूट कर रहे थे आई यूज्ड टू गेट रियली कंफ्यूज्ड इन द टाइटल आई कॉल्ड इट रॉन्ग मेनी अ टाइम्स बट आई गेस पीपल आर गोना लाइक इट साउंड्स एप्ट
It's the shortest script that I had read. मैंने इतनी छोटी स्क्रिप्ट कभी पढ़ी नहीं थी और जब मैंने देखा तो मुझे लगा कि फिल्म पूरी शायद है नहीं. फिर बाद में पता चला कुछ पेजेस भी नहीं मिले थे और शूट के काफ़ी करीब आकर लास्ट के जो 5 पन्ने हैं हमें वो काफ़ी समय बाद मिले. माई फर्स्ट इंस्टिंक्ट अगर आपने मुझसे पूछा तो मुझे लगा ये बहुत छोटी स्क्रिप्ट है एंड ओनली व्हेन वी स्टार्टेड डूइंग इट डिड वी रियलाइज हाउ इट opens up into this film that we have made. So yeah, that's my.
मुझे अच्छा लगता है जब डायरेक्टर्स मुझे एक अनप्रिडिक्टेबल रोल में डालते हैं जहाँ पर नॉर्मली लोग मुझे नहीं मेरे बारे में नहीं सोचते एंड आई फील लाइक एज एन एक्टर दिस इज़ व्हाट एक्साइट्स मी द मोस्ट. ये मेरे काम का सबसे मेरा इम्पॉर्टेंट हिस्सा है कि जहाँ पर आई गेट टू प्ले डिफरेंट कैरेक्टर्स. आई लव एक्सपेरिमेंटिंग एंड डूइंग डिफरेंट स्टफ. सो इस साल में जो भी मेरा काम बाहर आया है आई थिंक दिस विल बी वेरी वेरी फ्रेश फॉर पीपल टू वॉच.
Such long shots for a 5-page, 6-page scene to be told in like a single shot is an amazing experience even for actors because you know you have to be on your guard at every moment. Ki ab camera's left me, now it's gone somewhere else, but I have to run and come from behind and be there so that you know I get the perfect entry. And we keep rehearsing for it sometimes from early morning till and we probably get it right by say 2 o'clock because it's a long shot. It could be a 10-minute shot. So he's known for that.
I think मुझे नीरज sir, I mean, sorry, this question wasn't even directed to me, but I'll just tell you one thing that I felt like he cinematically treats a lot of very real moments, and I feel like that's why there is. हमने जब उनकी फिल्में देखी हमें मैजिकल लगा है क्योंकि वो बहुत ही मंडेन चीज़ों को बहुत ही सिनेमैटिकली ट्रीट करते हैं. वो बहुत पसंद है उनके काम का एंड आई गॉट यू नो एन अपॉर्चुनिटी टू फर्स्ट हैंड सी हाउ ही डज इट. सो या दैट वाज फन. वर्किंग विद नीरज डेफिनेटली गिव्स मी दैट प्रेप इज एवरीथिंग यू नो एंड आई फील लाइक it's very nice to be on a set जहाँ सब बहुत ऑर्गेनाइज होता है. आपका काम आप सिर्फ अपने काम पर फोकस कर सकते हो. आपको किसी भी चीज़ की टेंशन लेने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. सो आई फील लाइक दैट इज़ वन टेक अवे फॉर मी and then also the comfort of just working with some wonderful actors. I'll be honest with you because only when you have very supportive actors, like there was this one scene I remembered, it was a very important scene and I had a, if that's, and I know there's a writer's block, but if there's an actor's block, then I had that on that day.
Oh.
Yeah, that. And it was a very important scene and I don't know what happened, but for whatever reason I blanked out. And I was, and he was just so kind and I think his part was more difficult than my part. But he was, you know, he supported me through that scene without really making me feel like taking so long, or he actually just supported me so much in that scene. So
She's just being her humble self, very honestly.
मैंने इसकी इतनी तारीफ की है, इसने एक भी तारीफ नहीं की. I'm really like probing him. I told him backstage also.
कुछ तो तारीफ,
कुछ तो बोल दो,
ऐसे
बुरा लगेगा.
थोड़े पैसे मिल जाते. बोलना सिंधी
से पैसे मांग रहा. Really? Very ambitious.
Tamannaah, see, so the first instinct I'll tell you, I had never met her. I just realized, I don't know if I should say this, so I met her and realized that I had first met her when she was in her 9th standard and
Yes. Oh God, this is such a crazy story.
Yeah, so I'm not giving you details.
No, you should say it. You should say it. It's so insane. It's
so
true.
yeah, there was a workshop, a modeling workshop, was it?
Something. They were doing some acting, some
workshop it was. I think I'd finished my 12th and I thought of I wanted to be an actor and I was taking some workshop. And when I went in there, everyone was elder to me because, you know, we were still young. There was only one person who was younger to me and that was her. And of course she looked as pretty when she was in her 9th standard. So she was remarkable. Her presence is something you can't forget. I came back, I saw her in films and I wasn't sure if she's the same person that I'd seen in the workshop until we met now.
So this is I'm talking about back in 2002-3, if I'm
Must be 4, yeah, 4 or 5.
around that.
No, actually, you're right, 2002.
2002-3,
Yeah.
and we met finally on set here. And my first experience was, this person is so warm. She's so warm. I don't know how to say this. वो एक उनकी एक inherent niceness है, वो इनके माता पिता से शायद आई हो, but वो आप तक पहुँचती है. So for me, the person really came much stronger. Then we started doing our character work, and we it became easier for us to really get into doing what we had to. But that warmth is what really I think we kind of made us friends, and then we got into working on this film.
Good, very good.
और थोड़ा लिख कर आता हूँ.
हाँ, अगले.
I had mentioned it to him when I was thinking of wanting to be an actor, and you look around actors for inspiration, and for some reason when I saw him, I used to feel like मैं शायद ऐसा वाला actor बनूँ. शायद, this was a thought that used to come, and I remember reading interviews that he used to give. I think माचिस के बाद आपका कोई इंटरव्यू आया था पेपर में, and I was in my engineering college. I remember sitting down with it and saying ये जो इन्होंने लिखा है ना, this is what I need to do to be the actor that I want to be. And then finally to sit down with him and do the scenes, it was वो क्या बोलते हैं, manifestation बोलने, coming a full circle बोलने. When we sat down together, आमने सामने सीधा सीन ही शुरू वैसे हुआ. तो मुझे कई बार ऐसे फ्लैशेज आते थे, याद है जब तू पहुंच गया. So I used to take a lot of joy in it, just sitting in front of him and being able to perform. It was a great amount of joy and fun for me. I have to mention the first time I met him यहाँ पे नीरज सर के ऑफिस में. So नीरज सर had called me कि एक फिल्म है, बात करनी है मुझे. I walked in, I didn't know he was sitting there. I had no idea what the film is. I walked in, नीरज सर एक तरफ, जिमी सर एक तरफ, मैं बीच में बैठा हूँ, और ये दोनों लोग एक शब्द नहीं कह रहे. This nicely sitting, और सब good, very good, और सब ठीक. 10-15 मिनट तक एक शब्द नहीं बोल रहे. They hardly say a word.
You're actually nice. It's fun.
No, you should have. I'm telling you, the
They were
first
just
time I
trying to
met him,
intimidate you then.
I was like, क्या क्यों बुला लिया मुझे, इनके बीच में क्यों बैठा हूँ मैं, एक
Why
शब्द
are you
नहीं कह
performing
रहे.
on screen or off screen also? You're trying to scare him. Were you trying to intimidate him?
No, I
only-
just come in 5 minutes before he came in. So even I was
So you also didn't
pretty clueless about as to what are we going to discuss, because he had given
We
me
didn't
the
discuss
script to
anything.
read.
3 of us sat. Then finally sir got up and.
अच्छा, मुझे भी जब स्क्रिप्ट दी गई थी पढ़ने के लिए, तो पूरा प्री क्लाइमैक्स और क्लाइमैक्स था ही नहीं उसमें. तो he had told me work in progress, but आप यहाँ तक पढ़ो, then we'll discuss. So we had discussed it, he liked it. So I think probably he just wanted both of us to meet and everything like that, and then forgot to introduce us.
You know, and they sat.
Best.
भाई इस फिल्म का ट्रेलर तो बेहद ही खास है. साथ ही खास है इस फिल्म का नाम. हमने मुकद्दर का सिकंदर तो सुना था, पर ये है सिकंदर का मुकद्दर. तो भाई अब देखना होगा कि आखिर ये फिल्म में क्या कुछ होगा. मुंबई से ब्यूरो रिपोर्ट.